There are several activities going on to protect red panda or in protect the red panda. They build many documents like action plan, human resource development, field implementation. For instance, red panda national survey in Nepal, some institutional training, community-based monitoring, and conservation campaign, and other individual projects by different NGOs, government authorities, and their enforcement of law and regulation. These are the activities going on for conservation of red panda across the range. These are the documents published to prioritize and to conserve red panda. Nepal also built red panda conservation action plan from 2019 to 2022. Similarly, Bhutan also built a conservation action plan for red panda 2018 to 2023. Similarly, Nepal government also built field-based red panda monitoring protocol that based on community-based monitoring. Besides that, they have some population biology analysis from Nepal, India, and China. These information are important for us to protect the red panda. And based on this document, the conservation activities are going on. From the research point of view, most of the stories of red panda focus on habitat ecology, foraging ecology, movement ecology, and molecular ecology. However, there is few studies on pathogen, gut microbiota, and isotope. So in future, these areas, pathogen, isotope, and gut microbiota are the important aspect to understand species ecology to protect the red panda in the wild as well as in the captive. We have a recent findings for the red panda. We did some work on these findings, and we previously this species suggest as two subspecies of red panda, which should be believed by a barrier by a rivers, that is Lujian River that lies in China. And in that time, they write as Chinese subspecies and Himalayan subspecies. However, there is very few information to distinguish this species as two separate species. Then there is some question to solve this problem. So we started to work on from the perspective of genomics, and we collect the sample from across the range, including Western distribution limit and Eastern distribution limit, and we did whole genome sequencing, mitochondrial genome, and Y SNPs, as well as morphological difference. Based on genetics, based on this genomic informations and morphological differences, we conclude there is two distinct species of red panda, and we name it Chinese red panda. It's always tiny, which is distributed in China, Myanmar, and India, and Himalayan red panda species always fallen, which is distributed in Nepal, India, and Bhutan, and south of Tibet. Previously, Lujian River is considered a biological barrier. Now, Elajambu rivers, which is the originator of Brahmaputra River, is considered as biological barrier for these two red panda, for the distinct two species. For the future, what we can do to protect the red panda, we need to establish some regional database and upgrade knowledge of ecology for wild panda populations. We should establish coordination partnership among the organization and national regarding red panda conservation. We have to initiate transformative conservation, establishment of biological corridor, extension of existing protected areas. We also need to do some symbiotic species conservation concepts to protect many species, taking red panda as the flagships. And we should to continue community conservation areas and community-based monitoring from the different parts of each range country. As well as we should to conduct conservation education and awareness campaign among the students, among locals, even the hoarders, and all peoples who live in remote parts of mountain areas. Also, we need to do some hygiene assessment of both these species separately in futures. For doing best research, we need to combine remote sensing, radio recording data from each space and transit land camera trapping data from ground, and genetics, nutrient and microbiota and isotope from molecules. Understanding all these things, we can do some habitat evaluation, resource monitoring, and population monitoring. If we integrate all these aspects, we can protect red panda in the right